Okay, now let's do some numerical problems. In today's lecture, yeah, we'll be discussing on the numerical problems. Okay, now see. Now the first question is, if a 2 comma 6, b 4 comma 4, c 2 comma 2 and d 6 comma 6, then prove that ab is perpendicular to cd. There are two questions. One question I solved myself, another questions you b number you do yourself. Okay, now the given points are this one, and you need to prove is AB perpendicular to CD, and we know how to show perpendicular. Showing perpendicular means what? Finding dot product is 0. Now let's find AB vector, CD vector, and find their dot product. Now how to find AB vector we know just before we discuss on their formula how to find vector. The finding vector is x2 minus x1 y2 minus y1. Here a is x1 y1 and b is x2 y2. Okay, so a this is x1 y1, b is x2 y2. So let's put the value here. This is 4 minus 2, 4 minus 2, 4 minus 6, 4 minus 6. This gives you 2 minus 2. Okay, now similarly let's find CD vector. Now CD vector, the formula is same, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, and this gives CD x1 y1, x2 y2. So x2 minus x1 means 6 minus 2, y2 minus y1 means 6 minus 2. This gives 4, 4. Okay, now perpendicular showing means finding their dot product. Now taking their dot product, so there is AB vector dot CD vector equals to, the formula is what? x1 x2 plus y1 y2. Okay, dot product, we know the formula for dot product. A dot B formula is what? x1 x2 plus y1 y2. That time I discussed, when angle is not given you have to use this formula. So let's put the value here. x1 x2 means what? x1 y1 x2 y2. 2 into 4, 2 into 4 plus minus 2 into 4. This gives you what? 8 minus 8. This comes 0. That means when dot product is 0, they are perpendicular. So this is the answer. AB is perpendicular to CD, hence proved. Okay, now next question is question number 2. Now here is also two questions. One question is I do and next question is situation. Okay. Now see in this question, if A magnitude is given and magnitude of B is 3 and A dot B equals to this one, then find the angle between A and B. Okay. Now finding the angle between A and B, we know the formula is what? This is cos theta equals to A dot B divided by magnitude of A magnitude of B. This is the formula for finding the angle between two vectors. Okay. Now here in this case theta, now see all this magnitude of A, magnitude of B and A dot B is given. So directly use this formula. We can write here using formula. Okay, now let's put the values here. This is cos theta equals to A dot B is how much? A dot B is 15 root under 2 divided by magnitude of A is 10 into 3, or this is cos theta equals to 15, this is 10 into 3 is 30, 15 by 30 means 2, this is root 2 by 2, or this is cos theta equals to root 2 by 2 means what? Root 2 whole square. Yeah, this root 2 cancel, or there is cos theta equals to what left? 1 by root under 2. Okay, now this 1 by root under 2 means what? This is cos theta equals to 1 by root under 2 means cos 45. Therefore angle between two vectors A and B is 45 degree. Okay. Okay, now question number 3. Now question number 3 is, if A vector is 3i plus 4j and B vector is 8i minus 6j, then find the angle between them. Okay. Now say in this case A vector B vector given and angle between them we have to find. and here see here angle between them. Now see in this case a vector and b vector is given, and finding the angle between them formula we know cos theta equals to what? A dot b divided by magnitude of a and magnitude of b. Okay, now let's find magnitude of a, magnitude of b, and a dot b. So here first let's change them into the component form. So 3i plus 4j, the component form is 3 4, and this b vector 8i minus 6j, the component form is 8 minus 6. Okay, now let's find the magnitude of a. You know the formula is root under x square plus y square, and this is 3 square plus 4 square. This gives root under 25. This is 5 unit. Okay, magnitude of a is 5 unit. Now let's find the magnitude of b. This is also similar, root under x square plus y square. This is root under 8 square plus minus 6 square. This is root under 100, and this is 10 unit. Okay, now we have magnitude of a, magnitude of b. Now we need is what? A dot b. Now let's find a dot b. A dot b, the formula is what? x1 x2 plus y1 y2. So this is x1 x2, x1 y1, x2 y2. So x1 into x2, this is 3 into 8 plus y1 into y2, this is 4 into minus 6. This is 24 minus 24, it gives 0. Okay, it gives 0. Now a dot b is 0. Now we have to find is cos theta equals to a dot b. Now let's use the formula. Using formula. Now see, one thing, let me explain you here. Now here a dot b comes 0. That is scalar product is 0. Now if a dot b is 0, then you can directly write the angle between a and b is 90 degree. You can directly write a and the angle between a and b is 90 degree. Okay. Now if the value of a dot b does not come 0, if other than 0, then you should use this formula. Okay, now let's see what happens when we use this formula. Cos theta equals to a dot b divided by magnitude of a, magnitude of b. Okay, or this is cos theta equals, this is 0 divided by, this is 5 into 10. Okay, or here comes cos theta equals to 0. Okay, cos theta equals to 0, or cos theta equals to cos 90. Therefore theta equals to 90. This is the answer. Okay. Okay, now let's do question number 4. Now in question number 4, you are given a vector, you are given b vector, you are given c vector, then find the centroid. You have to find the centroid. Okay, this a b c, yeah, these vectors are given, and finding the centroid. And simple, the centroid formula everyone knows. Now we know that what is the centroid formula? Centroid is denoted by z. So OG vector equals to, this is simple, a vector plus b vector plus c vector whole divided by 3. So a vector is, this is 4i plus j, plus b vector is 3i minus j, plus c vector is 2i plus 3j. This is whole divided by 3. Now let's add their like terms, I vector, I vector, I vector. 2 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 2 is 9. This is 9i vector, and this is plus j minus j, you can cancel, and the left is plus 3j, so plus 3j vector whole divided by 3. Okay, now these 3, let's separate them. This is 9i by 3 plus 3j by 3. Finally you get, this is 3i vector plus j vector. So the centroid is 3i plus j vector, which is the answer. Now let's do 5 number. Okay, now let's do question number 5. In question number 5, we are given OA vector is 4i minus 5j, OB vector equals to 6i plus 4j, and centroid is given here. Yeah, here centroid is given OG equals to 2i plus j. Yeah, the position vector of centroid is this one, is centroid is given, and you are asked to find the position vector of C, that is OC vector equals to what? So we know that we have now centroid formula is simple OG vector. We have A vector plus B vector plus C vector divided by 3. So A vector means what? OA vector, and B vector means OB vector, and C vector means OC vector, whole divided by 3. Now let's substitute all the values here. So this is OG vector means 2i plus j equals to OA vector means 4i minus 5j plus OB vector is 6i plus 4j, and OC vector means what? OC vector, that you need to find, whole divided by 3. Okay, just substituting OA vector, OB vector, OC is similar. Now let's cross multiply. This is cross multiply. You are need to find, you are supposed to find this vector. Yeah, this is OC vector equals to what? So let's find from here. This is just cross multiply. This is 3 2s are 6i vector plus 3j vector. Okay, and this is 4i plus 6i is 10i vector. This is what? Now 10i vector minus 5j plus 4j means minus j vector plus OC vector. Okay, now their like terms are adding. Now OC vector you need to find. Now let's transfer this vectors over here. Now this is 6i vector. Let's arrange the terms. This coming here minus 10i vector plus this is 3j vector. This vector coming here plus j vector equals to OC vector. Therefore finally what you get? OC vector equals to 6i minus 10i is minus 4i plus 3j plus j is 4j. Now this is the required answer. So this is our position vector of C. Okay.